Hello, good evening everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is the Yorkshireman Reacts, or TYMR for short. And today I'm going to be checking out something a little bit different. It's the beauty of football, greatest moments. I thought we'd just do this for fun, because, you know, I love football. And it's a greatest moments video, so I'm going to see how many of these I can remember. How many of these I saw, or was actually watching live. And, yeah, a lot of people have reacted to this. You know, when I searched this up, let's have a look. Yeah, the main result at the top is reaction, American, greatest moments reaction video. So, yeah, it's a big thing for reaction videos, so I thought I'd check it out. So, yeah, why not? But before we get into it, just want to say hello to everybody. How are you all doing? Are you having a good weekend so far? I hope so. Also, remember to check out the Patreon, because we've got a lot going on there right now. The young ones, bottom, all stuff like that. And in February, I'm going to try and do another cash giveaway, so make sure that you join us for that. I'm going to try and do a giveaway for both the Patreon and YouTube, but I need to decide how that would work and how much the prize will be. But let's get into this. The beauty of football, greatest moments. Some people think that football is a matter of life and death. I don't like that. Bill Shankly, legend.
My father used to tell me, listen, God give to you the gift to play football. But if you don't practice, if you don't train, if you don't respect the other player, you're never gonna be a good
Bobby
player.
Charlton.
You must training.
Oh, and Beckenbauer. What? Beckenbauer died recently as well, didn't he? Oh, and Bobby. So Bobby. What a legend.
You must prepare yourself.
Johan Cruyff. Maradona.
The coach. This is my.
Wow! I just realised all the people that have just shown are now dead. Pele, Eusebio, Cruyff, Charlton, Beckham. Jesus. Oh, American. Old Trafford. I've been there. I've been there. Haven't been there. Zidane. Del Piero, legend. Oliver Kahn, legend. Beckham. I was watching Beckham's final game, and yes, I cried. Of course I did. He was my idol growing up. Iniesta, legend. Steven Gerrard. I grew up as a Bradford City fan, but my second team was like Man United as well. So naturally I hated Liverpool, but I watched Steven Gerrard's last game and I cried my eyes out. I love that guy. Totti. Again, a legend.
Torres is trying to find him.
World Cup final. I was watching this.
This is it.
I remember that. Euro 2000. Wow. Oh, this. I was watching that game as well. Fergie's reaction to it. Oh.
Messi.
Oh.
Messi.
Ridiculous.
Come on. This man is absolutely mainline to pure footballing magic.
Oh, this.
Well, there's a long ball through. And oh my God, an insane goal.
Do you know what? If you're going to score a goal like that, then I'm kind of proud that it was against us. I don't know why.
Well, there's a long ball
How
through.
crazy is that, though?
An insane goal.
Ridiculous.
The most insane goal I have ever seen.
Zlatan is a beast.
Incredible Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Oh, I remember this as well. Yeah, Robin.
Robin's trying to go around him. Still a chance for Ryan Robin. It's fine.
What a player he was as well. You know, when it was him and Ribery on either side at Bayern Munich, they were deadly. They were the two perfect wingers. Cruyff turn. Oh, Neymar.
It's Bergkamp. That's magnificent.
That is one of the craziest moments in Premier League history. Still, you know, still can't understand how he did that.
It's Bergkamp.
What a player he was.
Moves inside Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, my idol, my lifelong idol. Oh, this goal. Sure. Oh. I was watching that final as well. Yep, I remember that. Gareth Bale. Fantastic player. Diego Milito.
Una finta in area. Ancora. Il principe Diego Milito. La firma lui. Probabilmente questa finale.
Boom. Seen that goal thousands of times. And that one. Yeah. That bit there was like when he turns. That's one of the most famous pictures in world football. Because it was like one of the. Like that. It was like one of the first coloured pictures, I think. Of a World Cup final. Oh, that goal, yeah. Oh, this goal.
I don't believe it. What a goal we have just
Ridiculous.
seen from Roberto Carlos. That is amazing.
Juninho. Yeah, Juninho, dead ball specialist. The way he whipped the box out.
Il est incroyable ce Juninho, c'est le meilleur tireur de coup franc de la planète.
Messi again.
Look at this, Kevin. It's a brilliant run from Messi.
Amazing. When it was him, Neymar and Suarez together at Barca, it was just one of those dream trios, wasn't it? Like Ronaldo, Rooney, Tevez, you know, Ronaldo, Benzema, Bale, or Ronaldo, Modric, Benzema, however you want to put it. When Real Madrid won the Champions League like 4 times in a row, it was just perfect.
Second Everton player to go into the book. Here's Salah.
I remember that on Match of the Day.
Oh, Mohamed Salah! How about that on your Merseyside derby debut?
This goal, for the non-British people or non-English people, this is one of the most replayed goals in English football. You know, it's a goal a lot of people talk about, especially when you're talking about Beckham's career.
On your Merseyside derby debut.
It's not like it won anything for us. It only took us to the World Cup, but it was such a massive goal for the country.
Still full of.
Oh, yep.
It's Mario Götze.
Super Mario.
Just won the World Cup.
Yeah, I was watching that final. Yeah, a bit of a dark memory that I won't go into it, but I was watching that final.
Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli.
I'll never forget that day. I was at my grandparents' house, final day of the season, and you know, because my grandparents had Sky Sports, I was flicking from one channel to the other, watching Man United, then Man City, Man United, Man City. Man United finished first. Then I went over to Man City, and I was like, we've won the league, we won the league. So as I said, I was also a Man United fan as well as Bradford. And then that happened. At the time, I was really angry. But now when I look back at it, it gives me chills. Like, honestly, it's just... I can't think of anything that compares to that in terms of, like, a title race. Because nothing's come close. It's never been that close before. It was literally the last minute. The last few minutes, few seconds of that season. Wow.
Balotelli. Aguero.
Also, interestingly, that was Mario Balotelli's only assist in Premier League football. The pass that led to that goal. Joe Hart. And that little lad on his dad's shoulders.
I don't believe what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Ouais, c'est passé dans le centre. Lucas.
Maradona.
Second poteau.
Come on! I was watching that, yep. Ozil. What a great player he was. Brilliant player. Oh, that goal. I was watching that, yep.
One of the greats.
I always felt bad about James Rodriguez. He was a brilliant player, so much talent, but he just never reached that potential. You know, he just never got there. And it's such a shame, because if his career had gone a different way, he would have ended up being one of the all-time greats. He just would have done. He had that talent. What a player he was.
Yes!
On his days, there were probably about
One of
5
the
other players
greats.
in the world that you could put above him.
And then Ronaldo.
That, I was watching that. Yeah.
The greatest moment
Oh.
in the history of the Champions League. With
Brilliant.
an absolute beauty.
Bastard. No, we still haven't forgiven him for that. Leicester. Best title win ever for me. That.
Genius.
Panenka.
Dennis Bergkamp led the ball on. Dennis Bergkamp.
Is this where the guys start screaming? Dennis Bergkamp!
It's going to be bleak as this.
I remember this. Didier Drogba. Legend.
The greatest night in the history of Chelsea Football Club. European.
Again, you know, when it was one of his good seasons, there's only a handful of players in the world you could put above him. Didier Drogba. What a player. I used to... Oh, that... My mum used to hate him because... I don't know why. I think it was his attitude. He had a bit of an attitude. I know a few people that disliked him, but I always liked him because you just had to respect him. He was such a good player.
The greatest night in the history.
The emotion on his face. David Luiz.
They've beaten Bayern in their own backyard.
Oh, Ryan Tiger.
The Holy Grail.
Martin Tyler. What a voice. Oh, Beckham. Didn't they drop Beckham when they were doing that? I'm sure they dropped him. Or nearly dropped him. De Bruyne. Zlatan. Neymar. Pogba. Dybala. Ozil. Shaqiri. Chiellini. Aguero. Rooney. There's nothing like it in the world, is there? Oh, let's go.
Messi, 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 immens Messi. Messi, encara Messi, encara Messi, encara Messi, encara Messi, encara Messi, encara Messi. Encara Messi, encara Messi.
Wow.
Messi, gol, 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 gol.
And he fell over like Maradona. That's actually quite... Oh, Ronaldinho. Oh, that guy, he didn't play football. He played football pornography. He was the pornographer of football. The things he used to be able to do with the football, it was mental. Crazy.
It's a 3 against 2. Ronaldinho into the area. Ronaldinho! 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 Ronaldinho!
Brilliant. Oh, that goal. That goal. That was amazing.
And then Roma have risen from their ruins.
Right, serious question in case there's any Liverpool fans on my channel. Which was the better comeback? Was it that or Liverpool against Barcelona? When they came down from, was it 4-1 down or something? think Origi scored the winning goal, didn't he? Trent was taking a corner, and he walked away from the corner spot as one of the other Liverpool players came running over to, you know, make it look like, oh, no, you take it. And then all of a sudden he just goes, whoop, and takes it. And then the ball goes in the box and Origi just scores it. But which was the better comeback? Was it Roma against Barca or Liverpool against Barca? It was against Barcelona, wasn't it? I'm sure it was. I think, for me, I'd have to say Roma in terms of the size of the challenge. Because Liverpool, you know, pretty much the same team as it is now, apart from a few differences. Salah, Mane, you know, all those players. They were better equipped to take on Barcelona. Whereas Roma, you know, they are like the Tottenham of Italian football, basically. They finish near the top every year, but they never win out. Let me know what you think. Which was the bigger comeback, Roma or Liverpool?
Nonetheless, the Greek God in Rome!
Oh, remember that. Greece winning Euro 2004.
It's done well. Robin is there! Iron Robin! And surely won it to Bayern Munich!
I remember watching that final as well. But I remember who I was with, where I was. Yeah, Bayern versus Dortmund.
In towards Gerrard!
Oh, this final. Hello!
Smitsa! It's in! It's
Smitsa.
in! Vladimir Smitsa! 2 goals in 2 minutes for Liverpool! Miracles are possible! It's
Dudek,
in!
Jersey
The
Dudek.
European Cup is returning to England and to Anfield!
Amazing.
Liverpool are champions of Europe
Again! Puskas.
That's a great ball. He's onside here.
Oh, that,
Fantastic goal! What a fantastic...
Another incredible player, Robin van Persie. All them years he spent at Arsenal scoring loads of goals, and then he goes to Man United and has the perfect season and finally gets a reward for all his hard work.
Fantastic! Oh, what a fantastic goal! What a fantastic goal! Blind with an absolute peach of a ball!
5 goals in 9 minutes, Lewandowski, I remember this. Again, another fucking brilliant player. What a player.
Quatrième but pour Robert Lewandowski en l'espace de 6 minutes 20. Centre de Mario Götze.
Amazing.
Incroyable!
Look at that.
Le quintuplé.
1998 World Cup final.
It's Neymar trying to feed it through. It's a stretch and it's in. And I can't remember the last time.
Largest comeback in Champions League history. 4-0 down, 6-1 win. Wow. Yeah, well, there you go.
I saw something like this. Extraordinary scenes at the Nou Camp.
Oh, I remember this.
Played across to Ericsson. Lucas Moura's running in now. Lucas Moura.
I actually got really emotional watching this. You know, I mean, Tottenham. Who the fuck would have ever predicted Tottenham getting to a Champions League final? Ever. They are an absolute joke when it comes to winning anything or coming close to winning anything. So when this happened, I actually got a bit emotional because it was just like... It was a bit like Leicester winning the Premier League, you know? You feel that emotion on behalf of their fans. They've had years of just being shit. Or never getting anywhere, never achieving anything. And then they get to a Champions League final or win the Premier League. I was so proud of them.
Spurs are still in there!
And seeing, you know, the look on Pochettino's face after the game ended. He didn't know whether to scream out, yes! Or start crying. It was just one of them looks on his face, you know. Oh, it was amazing. Lucas Moura scored all 3 goals. Another great player.
Llorente! And Onana has kept it out twice. Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura's done it again. Incredible.
Come on.
Comes to Dele Alli. Through to Lucas Moura.
By the way, I've been there as well. Amsterdam Arena. Yeah, been there. I remember the steps on the top row being very slippery. They're painted in this paint that's like, you know, really shiny. So I remember it being really slippery.
Lucas Moura!
The country that the fourth highest percentage of my audience is the Netherlands. So if there's any of you that have been to the Amsterdam Arena, is it still like that? Are the steps still slippery?
Aspires first through to Madrid! To the Champions League final!
Look at his face, look at that! Wow.
There as well. And it goes back,
7-1 against Brazil. I was watching this. I remember the old woman crying.
And it's getting embarrassing.
Embarrassing is the word.
It's 4-0 to Germany.
They were the horse. Brazil were the horse. They are the Real Madrid of the World Cup. They've won it the most times. And then they get slapped 7-1 in their own country. Oh, it is embarrassing. And I'll always remember they showed. I think they showed an old woman. Was it a little girl, all done up in, you know, yellow and blue, crying their eyes out? Yeah. Yeah, her.
25 minutes.
Oh, maybe not her.
Are being humiliated.
Soldier-older, the woman I remember.
Andre Schürrle. It's 7.
7-1.
Good save. He scored.
Here it is. I'll let mine out. And then the corner.
Liverpool are all the way back. Liverpool 4, Barcelona 0.
Let me just check in quickly with the Liverpool fans on my channel. Are you still alive? I heard the news. Klopp's leaving you at the end of the season, isn't he? Have you managed to recover? Stay away from the razor blades. I'm only joking. No, I know what it feels like when a great manager leaves your club. I didn't recover for weeks when Parkinson left us. But yeah, it must be hard to take. Because who's going to replace Klopp? No one will replace Klopp. You know, it's like Wenger or Sir Alex Ferguson. Not quite, because he didn't win anywhere near as many trophies as either of them two. But, you know, he turned your club around. I mean, the mess that Roy Hodgson left it in. It'd be like one of the latest Man United managers pick up the mess and then turn it into what Liverpool is. It's like if, you know, Ten Hag turns Man United into a Champions League, Premier League winning club within the next 3 years. Yeah, you'll never replace him. And it's not just because he's a great manager, he's just a great man. I've never known Liverpool fans rally around a manager like they do him. They didn't even respect Benitez as much as they respect Klopp. It's like they all feel like he's related to them. It's like he's a member of the family. Their family. He's a great man. You'll never replace him. Don't try. Just get a good manager. Carry on winning things. But don't try and replace him. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Croatia. Bastards. If we'd have got to that final that year, we'd have won that World Cup, I think. We were the better team. By far. And same with the Euros afterwards. Pissed me off so much that we lost on penalties. It's always fucking... Why is it always penalties with us? Fucking penalties. But yeah. Just... Oh. But we've got a chance to redeem ourselves. This year. Euro 2024 this year. I don't know if I'm looking forward to it or not. Probably not. After the World Cup, I'm a bit worried. Compared to the last two tournaments before that, we were pathetic at the World Cup. Mbappe. Hey, that's another thing for Liverpool. Now that Klopp's leaving, I don't think he'll even consider joining Liverpool now, Mbappe. because I think that's the only thing that would make him go, to play under Klopp. But now he's leaving, I don't think he will. We'll go to Real Madrid. Leicester. Ronaldo, Portugal, Spain, Germany. Milan, wow. That is some great editing, by the way. That's the end, I think, is it? Or is it? Yeah, it's just share, like, comment stuff. Right, that was really good. That last bit, though, where it just showed a bunch of pictures really quickly, and then it just ends with a picture of a dirty football on a nondescript football pitch, you know? It's like a reminder. This is where all that started. With a dirty football on a football pitch somewhere in the middle of a park. That's where all these amazing moments were born. It's quite humbling, really. But anyway, that was the beauty of football, greatest moments, and I loved that. That was, yeah, that was really good. Some good moments in there. I mean, of course, there'll be 1,001 other great football moments that he could have included in that video, but so what? It was a great video. Editing was fantastic. The music, the the order that he put them in. It wasn't like a top 10 in ascending or descending order. It was just some great moments from football that most people remember. I recognised pretty much everything that I saw. I remembered it all. If I was watching them live, I remember watching them live and where, when and where. Yeah, it was good. Really good video. I enjoyed that. So, which is your favourite football memory? If you're a football fan, for me, it has to be. I can't remember the exact date, but it was like the 10-year anniversary of it a few weeks ago, and it's when my team, Bradford City, beat Arsenal at home, our home, in the League Cup, and I remember because I was there. Greatest night of my life as a football supporter. We had a squad worth about 15 grand, and Wenger played their Champions League squad from midweek, and we fucking slapped them, and I'll never forget it. And I got on TV. But, yeah, that doesn't matter. It was the best night of my life. I'll never forget just the emotion. Oh, God, it was so overwhelming. And, at the end of the match, you get used to League 2 players and your own players going up to the crowd at the end of the match and applauding. But on that night, we had players like Chamberlain, Vermaelen, Gervinho coming over to us and clapping at us. Szczesny, he's a goalkeeper for Juventus now, while Ronaldo were there. And he's coming over and clapping to me and everybody else. It was mental. Absolutely mental. But that's my favourite memory, I'd say. Close second would be the Aston Villa game, the semi-final, first leg. And the final itself, I was there as well. Even though we got beat 5-0, it didn't matter. We were a League 2 club in a League Cup final. And I'd argue that it's harder to win the League Cup or get to the final of the League Cup, because it's not like the FA Cup where all clubs in England are involved. It's only for the top 4 leagues in England, so the competition stakes are actually higher, and we got to the final of it. We're the only club to ever do it. League 2 clubs ever do it. So yeah, that whole season's probably my favourite football moment anyway, because it was just mental. We got to Wembley twice. That's crazy for a League 2 club. The other final was the playoff final, obviously, which we won. We beat Northampton 3-0 or 3-1, and we got promoted into League 1. Stayed there for a few years, got relegated back to League 2, and now we're still there. All that good work's been undone by a bunch of fucking chances and a pair of German well, I won't finish that because someone will go, it's racist. But they are, because these two Germans bought us and they've completely ruined the club. Yeah. Edin Rahic and Stefan Rupp, who's still there, by the way. Rahic, you know. We were just his experiment. We were some rich twat player thing, that's all it was. He said, I've always wanted to own a football club, so I'll try with one of the biggest clubs in lower league football in England. Yeah, nice one. He hardly invested anything. I think he bought us for 6 million. That's an insult in itself. Our stadium holds 25,000. It's the biggest stadium in League 2. And League 1 when we were in League 1 anyway. Until Sunderland got relegated into it. Then theirs was the biggest, obviously, because it's like 40,000. But yeah. Anyway, he completely ruined it. Fucked off and left his partner, Stefan Rupp. He's still with us. Doesn't put any money in at all. But yeah, that's football, isn't it? It pisses you off more than it makes you happy. That's just how it is if you're a supporter of a club like I support. If you're a Man City fan, it's all sunshine and roses for you glory hunters. But if you're actually a real football fan that supports a club that struggles more than it wins, you spend most of your time complaining about the club you support rather than being happy about it. But as I said, those memories, I wouldn't trade them for anything else. Because, as I said, I'll never forget it. So yeah, we'll leave it there. So like the video, subscribe, and drop some suggestions below if you want. I'm not taking requests. I'm not taking free requests right now at the moment because I've got so much content to do on YouTube and Patreon. But if you leave like ideas for content similar to this, I can always like write them down and then come back to them in the future when we've got less content on the schedule. Yeah, that's fine. So you can do that. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.